Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to explain about digital designing and computer organization subject, which is very interesting subject, and under that subject I am going to explain about K-mapping. Hi, hello everyone. As you all know, I am Kaveshri studying at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I am going to explain about Karnaug mapping, which comes under the subject digital design and computer organization. Let us see the contents of this video. First, I am going to explain about introduction to K-mapping and how to simplify a K-map expressions and K-map expressions for 2 variables, K-map expressions for 3 variables and K-map expressions for 4 variables. At last, I am going to conclude about this topic. Introduction to Karnaug mapping. Karnaug mapping is a graphical tool used in digital logic design and Boolean algebra. Complex Boolean expression. It also helps us to minimize the number of logic gates needed in a circuit by visually organizing truth tables, making it easier to identify patterns in Boolean expressions. Let us see Karnaug map to simplify an expressions. There are certain steps followed to simplify an Boolean expressions using a K-map. Let us see the steps. First, we have to write the Boolean expression in the standard form either in SOP or POS. And next, we have to determine the number of variables in a given expression. After determining the number of variables, we have to create a K-map grid for corresponding number of variables. For 2 variables, we have to create a grid of 4 cells, and for 3 variables, we have to create a grid of 8 cells, and for 4 variables 16 cells, and later we have to fill the K-map with a given Boolean expressions output 0 or 1. Group the adjacent cells that contain ones, and group can be size of 1, 2, 4, 8 and must be power of 2s. Derive the simplified Boolean expression by writing the terms of corresponding of each groups of ones and minimize further its possibility. K-map for expression of 2 variables. Boolean expression with 2 variables using a K-map. For 2 variables, we are going to create a grid of 2 into 2, which is representing all the possible combination of the variables. I am going to use my 2 variables of A and B for this K-mapping. Here is my K-map. I have constructed a K-map which consists of A and B variables, and each cell represents the output value of the Boolean function for a specific combination of input variables, the values of M0, M01, M10 and M11, which is need to be filled on the basis of the given Boolean expression. An expression of 2 variables using a K-map. Here is my expression f of a comma b, which is equals to a bar b bar plus ab. There are certain steps to be followed to simplify a Boolean expression. First step is we should construct a K-map of 2 into 2 by using a variables a and b. I have created a K-map using a and b as my variables, and I have to fill the K-map with the values with the given expression. In this K-map, I am going to fill my K-map in a such way that A bar and B bar should be filled with the values of 0 and AB should be filled with the values of 1. You can see I have filled in such a way. After filling my K-map, I have to group the ones in the K-map. You can see I have grouped my ones in the such a way that these are corresponding to the another value called b. Because after grouping my value, I have simplified this value using a. Here a of 0 and 1 get cancelled each other, b of 1 which is remaining, b of 1 which is represented as b. So my simplified equation is f of a comma b, which is equals to b. Let us learn K-map for expression of three variables. As we all know, for two variables we have created an expression with the two variables a and b. For three variable expression we are going to use three variables a, b and c. Here I am constructing a grid table of 4 into 2 which corresponds to 8 cells. M0, M1, I am going to group this as M0, M1, M3, M2 because M2 and M3 are interchanged. You can see here also M7 and M6 are interchanged corresponding to their values. Each cell represents the combination of variables a and b. The values m0, m1, m2, m3, m4, m5, m6 and m7 will be filled on the basis of given boolean expression we are working with. Let us see an example and simplification for three variable K mapping. Let us simplify an expression for f of a comma b comma c, which is equals to summation of 3 comma 4 comma 6 comma 7. First we have to construct the K-map and fill the K-map with the given expressions. We have to fill the K-map in such a way that 3, 4, 6, 7th shell should be filled with the value 1 and the remaining values should be filled with the 0. You can see m of 3 which is filled with 1, 4 with 1, 6 with 1 and 7 with 1. After filling this, I have to group these ones in such a way that it should be always in the power of 2's, which such as 2, 4, 8 and 60. We are going to group these ones. After grouping, I got an equation of BC, AB, A of C bar. You can see this corresponds to an value BC and this corresponds to the value of AB, and we have to keep in mind that the K map which is foldable, so we can group this one of A with this of C bar. So we get an equation that A of C bar. So we got our final equation as BC plus AB plus AC bar. Let us learn about K-map for an expression of 4 variables. K-map for an expression with 4 variables A, B, C, D. This 4 into 4 grid K-map allows for simplifying Boolean expressions which involving 4 variables. I have created a K-map for 4 variables A, B, C, D, which consists of 16 cells from M0 to M15. We have to fill these cells from M0 to M15 such a ways that which are given in the Boolean expression, and I am going to explain a simple example and simplification of that expression. Here is my expression f of w comma x comma y comma z, which is equals to 0, 1, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. First step we have to construct the K-map and fill the K-map with a given expression such that 0, 1, 3, 8 the corresponding values should be filled with ones and remaining values should be filled with. You can see I have constructed a K-map and filled the K-map with corresponding ones at the given values 0, 1, 3, 8, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. After filling the K-map, we have to group the ones in such a way that it should be always power of 2's. 2, 4, 8, In that order, I am going to group my K-map. First, I have grouped the 8. You can see I have grouped 8 cells which corresponds to the value W, and later I have grouped 4 with this which corresponds a value X bar comma Y bar, and I have grouped this ones with this one which corresponds a value X bar comma Z. After grouping all this, we got an expression of W plus X bar Y bar which plus X bar Z. Conclusion: K-mapping is a powerful technique which is used to simplify an Boolean expression, which provides a visual method of grouping ones in a truth table to find the simplest form of an expression, which makes easier to design and minimize the logic circuits. First one is a visual tool. K-map offers a visual representation of Boolean expression which helps in identifying and grouping terms easily. And second is simplification. By grouping adjacent ones, K-maps helps to reduce the complex Boolean expressions to their simplest form and minimizing the number of logical circuits required. And its efficiency. This method is more efficient than algebraic simplification, especially for expressions with 3 to 4 variables. Applications of this K-mapping are which is widely used in digital electronics. K-maps are essential in digital designing combinational logic circuits such as multiplexers, decoders, and arithmetic expressions. Thank you for watching.